Once, there was a glorious kingdom established.
I must leave no... Ah, frying pan! Truth repeats its course, as a good knight should. Booba, get them! Eat this!
Truth hurts!
Dare to mess with me? Out of the way! Ow! Surprise! My guiding stars!
Sorry, pal. Mighty mythical beast!
Let's light it up! I'm going in! Cole, learn to command. Not now. Let the magic begin!
Many happy returns!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Stars, shine for me. My guide... Be amazed!
Up to it, Montai!
Don't be scared. The night is cold. I'm going in! Over here! Let the magic begin!
Mighty mythical beast! Now you... Still breathing.
Everybody stand back! Stars, shine for me. Use the spotlight! Cole, mine's the command.
Up to it, Manzai.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Be amazed! Stars, shine for me. Not...
Many happy returns. Sorry, pal.
Nice and spicy!
Come a little closer. Let's spark things up a little.
Make yourselves at home! Help! Everyone hold hands! You're toast! Hey! Yeah! The Temple of Wisdom! Everyone hold hands! Yeah! I'll protect us!
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Sharing my knowledge! I see everything!
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Let's light it up. Let me weave you a breath.
Everybody stand back!
Yeah. Skyward. Stray clouds converge.
Mighty mythical beast.
I'm going in!
Make way for the Adeptus. In concert. Skyward.
Everybody stand back! Get out of here!
Many happy returns.
Witness the power of the one.
Seize the skies! Teamwork is strength! Rain cutter! Stray clouds converge! Skyward!
Mighty mythical beast! Alley-oop!
Everybody stand back! Make way for the Adeptus! Witness the power of teamwork is dreamwork! Scatter! Stray clouds converge!
Up to it, Montai! Sorry, pal!
I'm going in! Let me weave you a verse. Rain out. Skyward! Scatter! Seize the skies!
Mighty mythical beast! Alley-oop!
It's good to get out.
We've been to so Let Paimon think. Where are some nice places we could go? Oh, why don't we pay Cloud Retainer a visit at Mount Atsong? It's been a while since we last saw that illuminated bird. She's always the one popping up out of nowhere and scaring us half to death. So let's surprise her this time.
Time to go. Yeah. I follow the wind. Time to go. Wind Strider. Time to go. Time to go.
A bitter pill to swallow.
You're open.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
Time to go. Follow the wind.
Remember, health comes first. Breaking new ground.
The wind knows me.
Come at me.
time for afternoon tea.
Time to go.
would be nice if I could climb a few.
Strike a pose!
Please strike. with nature.
Shower me with the... Stefano! Cue the spotlight! The doctor will see you.
Direct assault! The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Strike a pose!
Mind the side effects.
Test subject.
Shower me with praise!
Into the wind.
Shower me with
A bitter pill to swallow. Taking a turn for the better. Mind the side effects. Ta, ta.
Time to go. Time to go. Wind Strider.
Remember, health comes first.
the doctor will see. Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Mind the side effects.
Be amazed! The doctor will see.
Wind Strider.
Taking a turn for the better. Mind the side effect.
Over here!
Falling leaves. Adorn my night. Wind Strider.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Trip on them!
Mind the side.
Over here!
A Bitter pill to swallow. Seems like an emergency.
Wind strike! Sha! Time to go.
Shower me with praise!
At the ready. Time for afternoon tea.
Shower me with praise!
Yeah.
The doctor will see you.
The wind knows me.
A bitter pill to swallow.
I must remain calm. Clouds.
Mind the side effects.
The lightning echoing song!
Taking a turn for the better.
The doctor will see you.
Wind strider.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Shower me with praise!
Time to go. Wind strider. Time to go. Follow the wind. Time to go.
The doctor will see you.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Wind strike! Time to go.
Strike a pop!
Into the wind.
Mind the side effects.
Time to go.
Surprise! Over here! Surprise! Over here!
The wind knows me.
Shower me with praise! Surprise!
Follow the wind.
mana!
Yeah. Time to go. As one with wind and cloud.
Strike a pop!
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call.
Mind the side effects.
Cue the spotlight!
Wind strider.
The doctor was seeing.
Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Yeah. Time to go.
Over here! Surprise! Zip on up!
Rainy days are perfect for spacing out.
Shower me with praise!
Clear weather all around brightens the heart. Follow the wind. The wind knows me. Wind Strider! Follow the wind.
Surprise!
Into the wind.
Mind the side effects.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Nada condana. Time to go.
Shower me with praise! Let the world come on!
Seems like an emergency. A bitter pill to swallow.
As one with wind and cloud. Oh, that hurt.
The doctor will see you.
Fallen leaves, adorn my...
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
Remember, health comes first.
Time to go. The wind knows me. Wind Strider.
Let the world collide! Yoo-hoo!
As one with wind and cloud.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Into the wind.
Mind the side effects.
Strike a pose!
Time to go. Follow the wind.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
The doctor is seen!
Seems like an emergency.
Of the magic...
One with nature.
Let the world collide! Strike a pose!
As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Wind Strider.
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song!
Remember, health comes first. Mind the side effects.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
A bitter pill to swallow.
Wind Strider.
Strike a pose! The doctor was seen! Time to shine!
Taking a turn for the better.
Wind Strider. As one with wind and cloud.
Mind the side effects.
Let the world collide!
A bitter pill to swallow.
Time to go.
Remember the first time we came here? And when we told her that Rex Lapis had been assassinated, she immediately threatened to squash it. We probably don't need to bring any offerings now that we've got... Huh? Traveler? Did something catch your eye? Whoa. What a pretty lady. Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer? Yeah, you're right. Okay, but if we're both friends of helping you make more hello. Paimon is Paimon, and Paimon doesn't think we've met, but we're also friends of.
You two... What is this tomfoolery? Has this shift in form so clouded your eyes that you no longer recognize one any...
Wait, you're... Huh? You're the illuminated bird?
Oh, donning human form is scarcely any test of one's abilities.
So,
Well, one has made plans to pay a visit...
you? Worrying about keeping a low profile?
Ahem.
Hey, didn't we agree not to bring that up unless she asked?
Oh? So you have...
Well, this is...
One has never found oneself lacking in basic comforts. On the contrary, it is the gesture that one values above all else. So long as you've shown proper respect and consideration, the quantity or quality of the gift is but a trivial matter.
That kinda makes Paimon feel a little guilty for trying to keep them for herself. Anyway, where were we before you reminded Paimon about the gifts? Ah, right. So by disciples, you must mean Ganyu and Shenhe. It's also been a while since we...
One planned to extend the invitation even if you had not raised the matter yourself. Shun, however, one would first inquire as to the reason behind your visit here.
Yeah, we just found ourselves missing you and wanted to see how you were doing. We were hoping...
If there are no urgent matters at hand, that...
Sounds great! Then let...
Ganyu has been... Shenhe has also secured employment recently. In her correspondence with me, she wrote that she shall have no need to return for the foreseeable future. Did they think one was so easily mollified? One shall investigate everything with one's own eyes and decide for oneself if...
We're almost at Weihai Pavilion. Hey, do you think Ganyu will be... Guess we have no idea if Shenhe and Ganyu have ever seen her in this form before. Wait, where did she go? Why are you just standing there, Cloud Retainer?
Quietly now. One shall stay here. You two can go and meet with her.
But why? Isn't it better if we all go together?
If one were to proudly proclaim one's presence, Ganyu would surely profess herself otherwise unoccupied. One does not wish to trouble her.
Fair enough. Makes sense.
Cloud Retainer?
Oh,
Oh,
Is that lady someone you know?
She is indeed. I'm sorry, Huixin, but could we delay the upcoming meeting for a little bit?
Oh, not to worry, Miss Gun.
Thank you, Huixin.
it's been a while, Ganyu.
Greetings. What brings you here today? And Cloud Retainer, too. It's been quite some time since I left.
you are quite mistaken. One is not acquainted with this
Seems she's not buying it.
That was but a simple test. One did not expect you to be able to recognize one so easily.
But recognizing you is, my responsibility as your disciple.
One was simply passing by while attending to some important business.
Wait, Paimon wasn't aware of any. Cloud Retainer's right. We've still got something.
Oh, is that so?
One simply desired to see you and had no intention of interrupting your work. A quick conversation should suffice for today.
I understand.
While one acknowledges the amount of work that you have to deal with every day, one must also remind you to rest. Though Adepti blood flows through your veins, excessive exhaustion will still cause grave harm to your body. It still makes one nostalgic to see you as you are now, respected and independent. When you were young, you oft begged one to cuddle you to sleep when you suffered from nightmares.
Cloud Retainer!
If you insist. We are running short on time regardless.
Wow, you've been to so many new places since the last time we spoke. Also, forgive me for my presumptuousness, Cloud Retainer, but if you plan to continue appearing in this form, don't you think it'd be helpful to adopt a human?
A human name? Huh. You raise a valid point.
You really think so? Not.
You presume to know the extent of one's illustrious achievements. One would hardly think such a thing to be.
Can you?
I assume that's a reference to the full record of Pristine Pavilion. An Adeptus of years past would rise with the clouds and rest with the moon. They were enlightened and wise, free and unfettered. The writer referenced Master's name to
Oh, that sounds super.
Actually, those lines were...
Huh? Wait, so you're really that?
And what of it? Did you...
Not exactly.
To be fair, Cloud Retainer rarely speaks of her past accomplishments. The tales of her past can only be found in ancient texts. It is said that one, although I did not live through on top of the drought, the books had this to... Upon arrival, the Adeptus borrowed...
Wow. That's incredible.
Mortal wreck...
Even so, you stopped an entire drought. Oh, Paimon suddenly has a lot.
How laughable. A name...
That's a relief. In that case, Paimon will can.
Well, that is quite enough ancient history for now. Ganyu, have you had word from Shenhe? One has heard that she procured a job recently. Have you any Moreover, does she find herself overly inundated with work? Is she...
There is no cause for concern, Cloud Wanmin Restaurant's business...
I see. Most excellent.
Huh? But
Can that wait until after we...
You may return to your work, Ganyu. One...
of course, Cloud Retainer. Please take care. Traveler?
See you around, Gun.
You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, how can I not? Not even fine food is enough to distract from the presence of a fine lady, eh?
Oh, I'm far more interested in getting her details than ordering any dishes.
You do it.
No. I think you should.
What can I get for you today?
Greetings, miss. I was just wondering.
What would you like to order?
2 servings of more...
Shenhe!
Welcome. It's been a while. May I take your order?
Don't welcome us as guests and greet us as old friends in the same line. It's weird.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and this is?
This is Miss Xinyun.
Master?
Huh?
One does not recall ever revealing this form to you before. How were you able to...
I've trained and lived with Master for more than 10 years. Is something the matter, Master?
Hardly.
And check out the great...
Indeed. It's almost...
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Pipe, the lunch rush isn't in yet. Go ahead, sit down and enjoy
Thank you, Chef Mao.
Woohoo!
It is just as one expected. The owner of Wanmin Restaurant is indeed a most reasonable and accommodating human. Still, the work here entails dealing with quite a varied group of people. Has this been difficult for you, Shenhe?
It's been manageable so far. I sometimes run into strange people, but I have figured out a way to deal with them.
Seems like you've been making progress. So by...
First, I tried to talk sense.
Oh, how should Paimon put this?
Oh, a sensible plan. One is gladdened to see you integrate so well into human society.
And you, Master? How have you been?
Simply marvelous. Though Mount Outsong has scarcely enjoyed your presence recently.
I see. I have missed Master quite a bit too.
Oh, you did?
Whoa. Her mood
By the way, Master, since you are in Liyue Harbor, have you had the chance to...
Indeed. She is similarly preoccupied with her work. There was time only to exchange a few simple pleasantries.
Ganyu told us the story of Cloud...
I see. In that case, allow me to also share a story about Master's past.
Oh?
Is that a problem, Master? I believe this to be a good topic of conversation.
No, not a problem. One was simply caught off guard. But no matter. Please, proceed. One is most curious to see how much of one's own conversational prowess you possess.
Master once participated in a race against Mooncarver. After Mooncarver lost, he insisted that Master's ability to fly gave her a natural edge in such a contest. In response, Master agreed to forego flying in return for being able to use one of her devices in the race. Mooncarver accepted, only to find Master with a brand new device on the day.
Huh. What kind of device?
It was a mechanical vehicle made out of iron. What was it called again? Oh, and...
Oh, you refer to the bicyclical Thunder Flashmobile. One spent 49 days conception. Oh, it boggles the mind why Mooncarver ever supposed he might best me in a contest of locomotion. Alas, the one flaw of my mechanism lay in its weakness against mountainous terrain. One was thwarted mere seconds from victory, when it was thrown off course and failed to make it across the final stretch.
Master, that was the end of that story.
Is that so? Have you
been lonely,
Lonely? Huh. And 'tis a most foreign sentiment.
Mm-hmm.
What is the reason for that look upon your face?
It's nothing. It's just... Well, I was just a little bit confused. What?
To me, they are both.
Huh. One finds oneself exalted. This is not to say that your words...
She got, like...
Do you have any empty tables?
Hey there, could we get another fish stew?
I'm hearing more guests come in. I should get back to work.
All right, good luck with the...
Mm-hmm.
So much yummy food! Paimon's gonna feast!
One is fond of all kinds of... The dishes here demonstrate no shortage of culinary skill.
Everything's so tasty! A bit too hot at times, but still super...
I'm sorry, miss, but our tables are full.
Shall we try somewhere else? But it smells so delightful.
Well, you could always check with some of the other guests and...
Okay, I'll ask...
Excuse me. Would you mind letting us share a table with you?
Ah, well, Paimon doesn't mind. What about you guys?
Great. Thanks so much.
My Granny?
Yep. Is there something?
No, Paimon's...
Yeah. A lot of people compliment Granny on her youthful... Granny? Why don't you take a seat?
Huh.
No.
Anticipated meeting, then. Please, take a seat.
What would you like to eat, Granny? I can order for you. I want braised earthworms. They always pop up out of the ground after a rainstorm. No, not this again. Granny, there's no braised earthworms on the menu.
Braised earthworms? Well, that sounds weird. Do people actually eat that? Right, that's what Paimon was thinking too.
Help? Oh, do you... Thanks, that's nice of you to offer. Granny has pretty bad dementia. Actually, her memory's been bad ever since I was little. They died young. Oh, but it's okay. Don't feel bad. Granny loves me a lot. Wow. You're And me? You're tough too, Granny. Plus, you're really...
Yes, and it's hardly as if I forget everything. I still remember the important things. I remember now. It was a dream. I had a dream.
Huh? That sounds super...
It was just a dream. You know,
Wait, so you have a reoccurring dream where someone's talking to you? That sounds spooky. Oh, does that mean you're possessed?
Unlikely. Her eyes are clear and her breathing...
Are you sure?
Who do you take me for? Is one not an adept?
Huh, you're right. Paimon almost forgot you're the expert.
not anymore. Although,
Younger... This is just getting weirder and weirder. What is going on?
As one said, fate must have brought...
Are you sure?
Paimon's Paimon.
Just Shenyun is fine.
Thank you all so much for offering to help. But
Oh, we don't need any payment for this. You're welcome. But Miss Shenyun, all we have to go off is that dream.
That is elementary. Since her dreams portray her younger self, then we shall retrace the...
Sounds like a plan. So great.
why, of course I do. The heaven...
Okay.
Once, when I was really little, my dad told me that Granny used to be a martial artist. If it's true, then maybe they wrote about it.
A martial arts heroine? Oh, Shinto knows tons about Liu.
Are you leaving already?
I'll go order some food, Granny.
If there's nothing on the menu you especially want...
It seems we must part ways for now. The Traveler and Paimon are bound for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, while Yuendai and Shuyu shall remain here and partake of their lunch. As for myself, I have matters to discuss with Streetward Rambler.
Streetward Rambler?
Precisely. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace once you are ready.
Everyone, please, eat to your heart's
Always wanted to try today.
Food is unbelievable.
Time to go.
It's you two.
Shincho! Great, we found...
That's not a whole lot of information. I can't pinpoint her identity from your description.
Nameless heroine?
That's right. The novels often speak of all they knew was that she always acted alone. After the drought ended, the heroine, the way this nameless heroine faded from fame.
Thanks a lot, Shincho. We knew...
It's nothing at all. Just something I keep.
Well, Paimon still thinks that's super cool. Oh, wait. Shincho, if you've read up...
Let me think. In the novels, the nameless heroine always appeared near one of 3 places. Wangshu Inn, the area just north of Jueyun Karst. Perhaps the real-life heroine who inspired the character was also often seen near those 3 places. You're welcome. To be honest, I found some parts of the story confusing when I first came across it. If Miss Yuendai was indeed the original inspiration for the character, it's rare for a chivalric hero to fade into obscurity during their lifetime, even after retiring from the public eye. But no one ever saw or heard from the nameless heroine again. I've never understood why someone would go to such lengths to erase them.
We'll be sure to tell you if we manage to uncover the truth.
That's a deal. Perhaps, behind the truth.
Paimon feels like we just learned so much from Shincho. A drought, a nameless heroine, a life of seclusion. Oh, right! There's a drought in this story, too!
Well, they used to be. So while droughts do happen from time to time, they are rarely regarded. The crops withered, the streams ran dry, and the monsters in the mountains became rabid and agitated. Countless caravans were attacked, and people who lost their homes came together to form bandit groups.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, and that's exactly why the nameless heroine was so beloved. She must have been someone of true integrity, to do so much for the people while asking nothing in return. Still, as terrible as that drought was, it was nothing compared to the truly calamitous disasters that befell this land in They say that back in those days, disasters were both more severe. Do you have any other questions?
We're good for now. We're just going to head back and meet up with Miss Xianyun and the others again. Paimon hopes that Granny Yuendai will be able to remember more of her past. Anyway, we'll be off now. See you some other time, Shincho. Thank you so much for your help.
It's no problem at all. Safe travels.
I can't wait to see my adorable daughter again.
Time to go.
I have recorded the tune that you requested. I hope it will be of help to you.
Oh, thank you. Straightward, Ping, what has amused you so?
Oh, it's no serious matter. I was just reminiscing about the last time I saw you in this form. Time has wrought such change.
Time has little bearing on one's existence, nor has one keen.
Oh, why so full?
Well, approximately how much more?
It does not require.
Cloud Retainer, Madam Ping!
Nothing save for some trivial matters.
Shinto has a theory, but let's save it for when Shuyu...
Do not be troubled.
What do you think, Shuyu? Does it match up with what you know of your granny?
According to the story, the nameless heroine eventually fell in love with an exorcist from Mount Tianheng. I don't have many memories of him, but there was this one time I found a box in her attic full of a bunch of weird sigils. I think so too. Granny might remember something once she's returned to a familiar place.
What marvelous tea. It's as if I was taking a stroll in the mountain.
Is that so? Then please drink as much.
Thank you.
Okay, since we have the time, can I ask you something?
Sure thing. What would you...
I have a secret I want to tell you.
What's wrong, Shu?
Well, I've been kind of meaning...
Oh! About that.
Well, you guys just seem super...
Oh, must have been a slip of the tongue.
One is indeed.
Huh?
I knew it. Well, one time when I was a little kid, I saw a pure white... I had this super high fever, and Granny wasn't around. I was feeling... She put me on her back and flew me to her cool Adeptus house. And I really wanted to thank her. But so, I just kind of wanted...
A pure white illuminated crane? Have you ever met one that's pure white?
Never has one met an Adeptus with such features.
That's weird. Was it real? Well, even if it was just in my head, it doesn't matter that much anyway.
Leave it to us! Now that we know the 3 locations, let's go to Wangshu.
Okay,
Wangshu Inn. Wangshu Inn.
Do you remember this place, Granny?
Yes. The fish here is very delicious. And if you look out into the... I believe I used to have a room here. It had a window.
I'll come with.
Hyman's still having some trouble understanding what she's talking about, but if she's so familiar with this place, that must mean she lived here, right? Wait, huh? Whoa! Shell, what are you doing here all of a sudden? You scared the...
I sensed a non-human presence and decided to come take a look. If you're here, then there's likely no trouble afoot. I suppose there's no cause for concern. It's been a while, Cloud Retainer. I have indeed.
Oh, wow! What was she like during the war? Oh, wait, let Paimon take a guess. Was it anything like this?
Behold, the glory of one's newest invention, the Bang Bang...
An impressive imitation. Even so, Cloud Retainer was not always as ostentatious as you describe. The Archon War reached its peak after Guizhong's death. The Cloud Retainer who fought beside me in those devastating...
A cloud retainer who barely talks? Paimon can't picture it. But what happened after that?
Once one had bid farewell to the world of mortals, what use would one still when dwelling between mountain and forest, away from the struggles and troubles of the mortal world? A mortal form is hardly the most fitting of choices.
After the war, Cloud Retainer retired to Mount Outsong, only revealing herself to the occasional visitor. Although I do believe there was an occasion some 30-odd years ago, when she decided to don her human form. I believe it was...
One believes there is little need to relive bygone matters.
Granny, are you okay?
Back then, at this place,
Perhaps this conversation should end here. Should you encounter any trouble, you need only call my name.
Everyone! I think Granny is...
Slowly now, calm.
A long time ago.
Huh. So what Shinto said was true! You did fall ill! Was that why you went into hiding?
I don't remember. I'm very sorry, but I was confined to my room in Wangshu Inn. One day, I met a traveling merchant. Upon hearing of my illness, he sold me a bottle of soul-revitalizing tea pill. He told me that the pills were concocted using a...
Wait, but if your illness remained dormant for several decades, are you saying that... And it was all thanks to the pills that you managed to keep the...
I'm sorry, I don't...
Hey! You're not...
Oh, fret not, dear child. Granny was...
The recovery of a person's memories is a gradual
Next location. There isn't really a landmark there, so where should we start? Oh! Paimon's got it! Let's check out the houses in the area first! After all, if she was there for any length of time, then she would have stayed somewhere, right? Oh, Paimon's really got it!
The hunted.
Do you remember anything about this place, Granny Wendai?
Let me think. I feel like but I don't think...
Got it. That's okay.
Wait a second. If I remember correctly, I believe I brought... Ah, yes. I brought some sweet snacks with me. Go on, take some. You need to eat a lot if you want to grow big and strong.
Oh, thank you! Then Paimon will help herself.
That was the low par. Becomes the hunted.
place. It's...
Did you remember something, Granny?
I remember. Shuyu. It was a moonless night. I had been injured, so your grandpa was supporting me. We fled together with some being in the fog behind. I had exhausted my strength when the labor pains came on, so we took refuge in this house. Your grandpa set up a barrier outside, but neither of us knew if it could hold the monsters back. I remember that night. I remember falling to my knees, reciting a prayer over and over. I alone am the source of this sin. Punish me as you wish for forsaking my oath, but spare my innocent child.
Sin? Oath? Did you do something wrong?
I don't know. I don't remember. I only remember praying in the darkness with all my strength until the sun finally rose again and the fog cleared out. Eventually, the house was filled with the sound of my baby's first cries. That baby was your father. I remember I clutched him tight to my chest and wept tears of joy. It was the first time I'd ever felt such happiness in my life.
My dad?
He was my pride and joy, and so are you, Shuyu. You're so much like him, and I love you both so much. But you're always going to be different from me. Why?
I don't care what you might have done, Granny.
You're too sweet, Shuyu. All right. Let's not step.
If one recalls correctly, the next place should be Qingyun Peak.
I may be a bit slow, but I'll do my best to keep up. I'm sorry to keep everyone waiting.
Climb on. I shall carry you to the top. Oh, such lightness of weight.
All those who grow old grow frail in the end, do they not?
We're finally here. Does this place feel familiar to you, Granny One Day?
Let me see. How strange. Have I lived here before? When we were at Wangshu Inn and the abandoned house earlier, though I couldn't remember everything, I still felt a sense of familiarity. I could easily picture myself in those places. But here, I don't have that feeling. Perhaps I did come here in the past, but it just didn't leave a strong impression on me.
But did the stories get it wrong then? Yeah, that's true. But they're also the only thing we have to go off of. Paimon was hoping this place would jog Granny Uendai's memory just like the others.
I'm sorry to disappoint you too.
It's all right. We're not going to give up yet. We'll figure something else out. Just you wait.
Thank you. If only I could remember. Huh? That way. What's that mountain?
Oh, let Paimon look! Huh? Isn't that Mount Aotsang? Looks like we've come full circle.
Mount Aotsang. Mount Aotsang.
Granny, are you okay? Don't push yourself, Granny. It's okay if you can't remember.
Mount Outsong.
Mount Outsong holds some...
It does, but
Are you feeling
my head.
Cloud... Miss Xianyun, is there anything you can do?
Let us go to Mount Outsong.
But...
Fret not, all will be well. You and I, you have already given more than enough to the pursuit of this endeavor. You may leave the rest to me. I've prepared something that can aid you in suppressing the fear in your heart and restoring your lost memories. It currently resides at Mount Outsong.
Wait, really? When did you do that?
I never leave anything to chance. All will reveal itself when we arrive.
Come on, just tell Paimon already! What's this thing you've prepared?
Here, this is it.
Huh? But isn't this the mechanism that you were tinkering with when we first got here? Oh, is it another invention of yours?
Precisely. A recent one at that. I am most pleased with the result. I call it the Suspensus Somnium mechanism. It periodically releases a soft breeze, which when paired with a gentle adeptal tune, can help the listener subconsciously relax and even enter a semi-hypnotic state. Soothing agitation and anxiety, relieving exhaustion and insomnia, its potential uses are numerous indeed. And of course, it can also aid in the recovery of lost memories.
Whoa, what a cool gadget! But if you had it all along, why did you keep it to yourself until just now? We could have come to Mount Outsong right off the bat and saved time on a lot of floating.
How preposterous. Had you and I not recalled much of her past through her own efforts, the device would have nothing to draw upon. We Adepti can only...
Paimon!
As previously meant.
Oh, Paimon...
And you and I. It appears she has already succumbed to the depths of reverie. Come, join...
The drought is over. But why do you look like you want to cry?
The potion. It's nearly run its course.
I've never regretted meeting you. Not even for a second.
Please. Please, no. Have you forgotten? This is the world you left behind. One of gentle breeze and morning dew, perfectly straddled betwixt the realms of heaven and earth. This is your home. This is where you belong. You should have never left. The you of the past, the me from not that long ago, we should have never.
So that is the truth. No wonder this place is so familiar. Granny!
Granny, are you okay?
Cloud Retainer.
Your memories have returned?
Wait, did you just call her by her full name? Does that mean you already knew each other?
Yes. I now remember everything.
everything. Granny, please don't cry. I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, don't worry, my dear child. I'm so sorry, everyone. You've gone to so much trouble on my behalf. It's all come back to me now. The most important thing that I had forgotten was the truth of what I once was.
One can sense the guilt.
No, it's so... Shuyu.
Please, Granny, don't...
I know, dear child. My feelings for you are exactly the same. It is for this reason that you deserve to know the truth. Some time ago, I made a terrible mistake. One for which I could never atone.
Is this the sin that you mentioned in Jueyun Karst? What happened?
I am, in truth, not a human being. I spent many, many years living on Mount Aotsang, bathing in the soft breeze and drinking this. Though she never took me on as a formal disciple, I always saw her. I even contemplated completing my training and becoming an adeptus in my own right.
50 years ago?
That's right. Master regaled me with many stories of her past deeds. She was the one I looked up to the most. More than anything, I dreamt of becoming an adept, but I was still far from being a real adeptus. I possessed no ability to... She warned me that the potion's effects would only last 10 years, and...
Oh no. So that was the source of your dementia all...
Was it because...
Indeed. I fell in love. Though he was human, he had spent... Although clumsy and impulsive as he was, you'd think he was the real strange bird among the two of us. But still, just like me, I could not help but fall for him. But my time continued to...
Oh no, what?
I committed an offense. I wanted to stay with him, even if it meant living a life full of pain inside. I knew I had betrayed Master's hopes, but I was too ashamed to face her. I was convinced that she would not support my decision, and I lacked the courage. But that was only the beginning. Along with my memories as a crane, I soon forgot the true cause of my suffering as well. Looking back, I was beyond lucky to have come across that traveling merchant at Wangshu Inn. It was such a fortunate
Granny!
Coincidence? Why did I ever think it was a coincidence? Master, don't...
Human custom would dictate the conferral of gifts to be in order when...
So when I tried to conceal my name and mistakes from the...
One still remembers when you were but a fledgling. One found you with such
Wait! Paimon! So, Cloud Retainer, you found you and I...
Perhaps... One was furious upon receiving your letter. Seized with anger, one set out to bring you to your senses. In truth, one had more than but soon, one came unwilling to begrudge some, wishing to grant you a life without regrets. One gathered many divine ingredients, and used one's own blood to... As for how to deliver the medicine, one took great care to alter one's features, and select the appropriate type. As one expected, you were most ignorant. One was quite torn. Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Nevertheless, one would speak to you about another matter, if you are amenable. Even considering your loss of memory, one was simply flabbergasted that you could so easily forget the consequences of consuming medicine infused with adeptal blood. Its proclivity to attract monsters is hardly that complicated of a concept to remember. To think that you tried to travel while weak from sickness and heavy with child. Had one not intervened to clear the fog, all of you would have been lost during the night. Skyward! Stray clouds converge! Seize the skies! Those monsters would hardly have One was, after all, and in the end, one was to see you happy. Skyward! Now you should have a complete understanding of the events.
Wait! But if that's true, then the crane who took care of me when I was sick must also be...
Ah, one had almost neglected to recount the absurdities of that tale. Skyward! Scatter! Just as you and I troubled one with her antics, so did you give one many a headache. Upon finding you burning with fever, one made plans to bring you back to one's abode for treatment. However, upon seeing one's form, you began to cry, refusing to get on one's back. When one asked you why, apparently you believed that one could not pop. One had no choice but to apply powder to one's body to conceal the variegated nature of one's appearance. You became more than a... It bears mentioning, however, that as a crane, you and I was nearly entirely pure white in color. Though you... Perhaps fate brought you... Now all has been revealed. One owes you an apology, you and I. One recognized you upon your very entrance into Wanmin Restaurant. One has always viewed you as a disciple of equal standing with Ganyu and Shenhe. Still, one could not reveal your identity right away. Had one simply informed you of memories are most meaningful when recalled by those who lived through them.
Master, I must ask. If you found me all those years ago...
One has never regarded your action as when it is time for one's progeny to leave the nest. It is the response. 'Tis a refuge referred to by One speaks, of course, of a place not unlike one's own abode. One expects you to have. 40 years ago, you chose a path without a. Even the power of an Adeptus has its limits. Fortunately, you were able to avoid that scenario by reclaiming your memory.
So...
One will help her reclaim her original form as a wild crane.
She's gotta go back to being a regular crane, huh?
Master, you've already... I don't know how I could possibly...
Granny? Please
don't be sad, dear child. Granny has led a wonderful life. Don't forget to eat well, okay? A growing young lady like yourself needs...
I promise.
Good girl. Good girl. Don't worry. I won't stop until I can turn into a human without having to rely... That's a good girl.
I'll eat well, Granny. I promise. And I'll live...
That's a good girl. I'm so sorry, Master.
Xiuyu.
Let her be. At her age, tears are a necessary part of maturation. Now that the issue has been resolved,
we would see each other again, that our days of separation would finally end, and all my troubles would be behind me. Could stay this way forever.
a nightmare? Curious. If you're relaxed, shouldn't your dreams be pleasant?
It was a good dream. It's just...
You weren't ready to wake up. Eloquent as one may be, words of comfort are not one's strong suit. You are doing all you can. One can see your strength of will, your fearlessness in the face of danger. And so, whatever your dream may be, one believes that you shall achieve it. Of course, whenever the perils you face overwhelm you, or you become weary, one is always here for you. After all, as an elder, it is only right to look out for the young ones.
Grilled chicken drumsticks. Huh? Was Paimon sleeping just now? Oh.
Madam...
Oh, Shuyu, you're awake.
I feel... Madam Adeptus?
Oh. And have you...
I know Granny thought what she did back then was wrong. But... without... Even though Granny lost her memories, she never forgot to show me how much she loved me. I could become a cool Adeptus like you, and help a whole bunch of...
Upon some reflection, one supposes you are no mere mortal. The fact that Yuendai's blood flow...
Thank you so much, Madam Adept...
Shuyu, Paimon's gonna let you in on a little secret. We've seen Cloud Retainer's 2 other disciples, and they pretty much... If you join them, you'll never enjoy Wanmin Restaurant's delicious cooking ever again.
How utterly preposterous. Every individual must find their own path to enlightenment.
Well, you say that, but Paimon's not seeing any tasty treats up here.
Although Mount Outsong is rich in natural beauty, that is precisely why one plans to relocate to Liyue Harbor. Shuyu...
Whoa! You're leaving Mount Outsong?
One has never concerned oneself with the location of one's... Yet in the end, all of one's disciples ended up in Liyue Harbor. One has reflected on this fact for many years now. One can only assume that it is due to someone is most curious as... Why are you all so...
Paimon is... just...
One will be assuming the identity of a human while residing in Liyue Harbor.
Don't worry, we'll help you keep... So, what...
Perhaps in 2 days' time. One has some matters to see to. One has already picked out a handsome property near Chuhu Rock.
Seems like you've really thought of... Then how about we meet...
A sensible plan. Oh, also, why don't you take this suspense...
Awesome! Thanks! Hey, didn't we promise Shincho that we'd tell him what we found out? Should we make a trip to the Feiyun Commerce Guild? It's total...
Life, death, and the world around us all...
Your concerns are excessive and unfounded. This is but a simple...
In what way are any of these I have to be careful.
We're here, Cloud! Miss Shenyan...
Perfect timing. I'll have you know, these items have remained untouched in my personal collection for several... Indeed. They're
Yep, they've definitely...
Hear that? Had I not... doubt their authenticity any further, and I may just decide...
Whoa! Please don't go! I apologize for any insult, miss. You see, I know full well that I lack the...
An expert, you say? Very well. I will wait for a little while longer then.
Master! Oh, it's you two again.
Shoo you got it?
Mm-hmm. Master...
Huh? You know how to make...
Do I know how to make clothes?
Master, I brought in most of my stuff. There's a few boxes left, but they're kind...
Fret not. I shall help you move them into your room.
Actually, I should probably, sort through...
It appears my young apprentice... Now, this expert you mentioned.
Soon. Here, allow me to make some introductions. This is Mr. Zhang Li, a well-respected consultant at Wangshang Funeral Parlor and an expert in all manner of valuables and antiques. Mr. Zhang Li, this is Miss Shen Yun. She's the one who's looking to sell the collection.
Huh.
If it isn't Miss Shen Yun. It has been quite some time since our last meeting. What a serendipitous reunion.
Indeed, most serendipitous. Have you been faring well as of late, Mr. Zhangli?
Quite well, thank you. I was fortunate enough over the past few days to enjoy both a stroll in the...
So you...
Indeed. How fortunate we are that fate has brought us together again. If you are otherwise unaware, allow me...
You are too kind, Mr. Zhangli. True collectors pride themselves on their wealth of knowledge and eye for detail.
Why, you flatter me.
Not at all.
While I am loath to butt into this conversation, you two already knew each other, and you seem to have quite a...
Ha! A preposterous accusation!
Miss Shen Yun speaks the truth. Contracts are built on honesty and trust.
Say no more. Let us depart.
I jest. What fool would still harbor doubts after... I deeply apologize for doubting you. So...
There is no cause for concern. They are indeed rare and precious valuables. Take this mechanism, for instance. The same can be said for this one here. Few could hope to possess... I am sure you have heard from your travels that the study of mechanisms is among the most wondrous arts.
All right. Since I hired you as my then in that case, Miss Shen Yun, I'll take the lot.
The Northland Bank? Huh.
I fear people only use the term bank nowadays. In that case, I'll be off for...
Zhangli!
My friends.
We've been great! How about you?
My days have been quite pleasant as well. As for you, Miss Shen Yun...
I must say, the name Shen Yun sounds exceedingly...
Whatever for. Am I not...
Well... alas...
It would...
One has indeed. One's previous days were all brief. Now that one has made up one's mind to move, this city...
Not unlike the ocean tides, so too shall the movement of people ebb and flow. From turmoil to peace, enlightenment to aspiration. Human society possesses...
All right, that's enough reflection for one day.
You make a valid point, Pai.
Perhaps you have forgotten, Cloud Retainer, but I once tried...
Oh?
It was a reunion between friends several centuries ago.
Huh! Hardly. 'Twas most certainly out of... It is settled then. Bamboo shoot soup, Moram. One has already passed word to Shenhe and Ganyu to make a
It should be a most splendid occasion.
Shu Yu, come now, it is time to dine. Ah, this gentleman over here is Mr. Zhang Li.
A humble employee of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you too,
That should be everyone, right?
Sounds good. Actually, Master, have you ever tried Adeptus' temptation? I heard it's impossible to stop eating after eating.
That sounds rather implausible. Although